Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw from May the 4th, I believe. So yeah, let's get into it. How I usually go over these reviews that I go over on the matches and segments, I rank them and give the full show a rating at the end of it. So yeah, so before we get into everything that happened, the show started off with Braun Breaker absolutely killing Seth Rollins. But even before that, Roman Reigns was gonna come out. He was crashing out at Adam Pearce because Jacob Fatu wasn't in the building. But you had a little teaser of Seth and Roman backstage, which I think was pretty cool to see there. Main event of WrestleMania next year, book it. I'm not even lying either. I think it's about time we do this. So yeah. And then after that, Braun Breaker just destroyed the crap out of it to kick off the show. So yeah. Now let's move on to the actual things. The opening match was Finn Balor versus JD McDonough. This match was honestly pretty fun. I forgot what happened. Actually, no, I do know what happened. Yeah, Judgment Day. There's this whole storyline going around of is Roxanne gonna align with Finn or the Judgment Day, and she chose the Judgment Day here. She proved her allegiance, and JD McDonough got a win over Finn Balor. How about that? Watch Finn go on a losing streak again. I'm gonna kill myself if that happens, but yeah. JD got the win, and that's pretty much it. It was a fun match, in my opinion. It picked up pretty well after the commercial break, so yeah. I'm going to give it a 3.6 out of 5. Let's move on. The second match of the night was Penta and Javon Evans versus Rusev and Ethan Page. Good match, I would say. I think Ethan Page and Rusev actually got the win. Yes, they did. Ethan Page pinned Penta, so yeah. That's pretty much it there, so we're going to see an Ethan Page versus Penta match at some point. Maybe a Fatal 4-Way. I do think the Fatal 4-Way should have had a backlash, in my opinion, over the Denhouse and stuff, because, yeah, it just makes sense, really. Of course, they didn't put it on Backlash, because idiots, but, whatever. This match was still good. I enjoyed it. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. So, yeah, let's move on. So next up was Sol Ruca and Becky Lynch's segment. Sol Ruca started off that segment by signing to Raw. And then Becky Lynch came out, had her whole Crash Out character come out too, which is, I honestly enjoy seeing that character. So yeah, I think Sol Ruca's introduction was well done. And it was a good stuff. It was a good opening feud in her Monday Night Raw journey with Becky Lynch. That's a good first feud on your first week on the main roster. I think that's pretty good there. I think it's pretty cool. Really cool Soul Snatcher as well. At the end of it, she didn't botch it. I don't know why everyone is throwing out AI videos of her botching it. It's clearly AI, dude. Like, what are we doing? Let's move on. I'm gonna give this segment a 3.7 out of 5. So yeah. Next up was Obafemi versus. Shit. I'm in a segment ahead already. Nah. Next up was Joe Hendry versus Austin Theory. Match was literally nothing. So yeah. I'll give it a 2 out of 5. Logan Paul attacked him, which caused a no contest, and then everybody came out to make the save. So yeah, Street Profits came in, Braun Breaker attacked them both, and Seth came in. It was just a whole fucking thing, and we've seen this 3 weeks in a row, so I don't understand why they would keep doing it here. Giving this a 2 out of 5, honestly, I wasn't feeling it. It was cool seeing all the names come out, but like they gotta execute something soon because it's quickly getting stale. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, now actually, it's Obafemi I noticed. So yeah, I'm not even lying to you. For the 1 minute and 49 seconds it got, I thought it was entertaining as hell. I thought Otis coming out was honestly pretty good. I think Otis really does well with whatever he's given. Honestly, it's everything I watch from Otis is very entertaining in my opinion. I watched the match in person from him like last week in Laredo, so I mean clearly, he connects with the crowd, and that's what really matters most out of this match. Honestly, this was for the minute it got. It was entertaining. It had a really wicked uppercut by Obafemi. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a match of 2.5 out of 5 because like it obviously was just a minute long, but it was still very entertaining. Honestly, I do think the open challenge is a waste of time, but I still think I found this one entertaining. So yeah, for now, 2.5 out of 5, but like it's more positive 2.5 out of 5 than it would sound like. So yeah. So then the main event match was Alyssa Minnick on a Civil War, as I like to call it, and that's it. I did not care for this match. Pretty much a nothing burger of a match. That's pretty much about it. I think it was a creep. I'm sorry, Julio and Bruto. I like their names. It's cool, but it's old. It doesn't belong on WTV from what I'm noticing. Like, it's failing to deliver on WWE sanctioned TV, but on AAA TV, it's cooking like crazy. I saw the contract signing this Saturday, or this past Saturday. It was really good. It was really well done. So yeah, I'll give it that. But on WWE, it doesn't work. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. Now this is the bad version of 2.5 out of 5 because this match went on for 12 minutes. but all I can get is like a 5 out of 10 out of it because it was a whole lot of nothing. So yeah, let's move on to the main event. The main event being the tag team. I mean, wow, holy shit. I'm sorry. It's 1 a.m. right now. I'm trying to get through this quickly. But it was the Backlash contract signing between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. There was good points made across the signing, but nothing too much happened. It was another week though of letting Jacob Fatu stand tall, which I think is pretty cool to see there. It pretty much gives us an even matchup at Backlash. Made him look really tough with that Tongan death grip, which pretty cool there. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. I thought it was well done, just nothing too crazy. I just thought it was good. That's about it. So yeah, here are the rankings for the matches. My favorite match was Finn versus JD. So yeah, I'm having hiccups. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give the full show a 3.3 out of 5. I really do feel like there was a lot better. It was a lot they could have done here, but they just didn't want to do it, and some stuff just felt like to me. Like it was there to be there. It was filler. I'm gonna give it a 3.3 out of 5. Not the greatest, but I still thought it was watchable. I thought it was enjoyable. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one though. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.